Well, as it starts feeling autumnal,
Yes.
it seems slightly appropriate, doesn't it? Because Strictly returns to our screens this autumn. It'll be the 20th series, and this year's lineup is especially notable for two reasons.
Professional dancer Amy Dowden is back following her treatment for breast cancer, but fellow pro Giovanni Pernice will not take part this year.
This news comes weeks after he denied reports about his teaching methods, and we're joined by the TV critic, Scott. Bryan, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. So, in terms of Giovanni then, there'd been so much speculation, but he's not there.
You're certainly right. So the BBC announced their sort of list of the dancers, the professional dancers who will be competing in Strictly later this year, and Giovanni is not a high-profile show. And said that it would look at any complaints with care and sensitivity at all sides. And this was not long after Pernice said that he was looking forward to clearing his name. So I think it's certainly going to be the case that if there was a probe, if there was an investigation, they would probably let that to be ongoing, and therefore he wouldn't be appearing in the programme. I think it would also be the case that there is certainly the window for him to return to the programme in the future. He's just not appearing this time around.
Scott, I was so impressed there with your very deft attempt to silence your text messages coming in while you were speaking.
All the time, literally. I bet you it's a friend saying, "You're on BBC Breakfast," and it's like, yeah, that's really good to know. Thanks very much indeed. Do you like the slow silencing of my laptop there?
The hand pointing in, yeah.
Scott, you got a text. It's very exciting.
I have. I've got a text. It's very much like being on Love Island.
It's almost identical experience, I'm sure. But the great news that we want to talk about this morning is, of course, the return of Amy Dowden. It's great to see her back on the show.
Yeah, truly. I mean, she heard it as Car Crash TV when he first had the pitch given to him by the BBC. Has now, of course, ended up being the mainstay and probably the biggest programme on Saturday nights the BBC has ever had.
Scott, great to talk to you. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
You can go reply to your
Thank
text
you.
now, Scott.
I'm going to check my phone now. Yeah. See you later.